students. So on the last lecture we had seen what the sequence is. Now we'll see terms in the sequence and what the progression is. Okay, and then we'll go towards the arithmetic progression. So the first one is uh, after the sequence we are going to see the terms in a sequence. Terms in a sequence. Terms in a sequence. Okay, fine, no problem. Now see here, we had written on the last lecture few sequences. So out of that, so the first one was like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. So these two were the sequences. Fine, no problem. So all these sequences we can write in this manner: A1, A2, A3, A4 and so on. So A1, A2, A3, A4. A1 will be the first term, A2 will be the second term, A3 will be the third term, A4 will be the fourth term and so on. We can mention in the terms of A, and the sequence we can mention in the term of T, that is T1, T2, T3, T4 and so on. Okay, no problem. And the same A we can write in this manner: Tn, Tn, where n can be replaced by the positive integers. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you put n is equal to 1, then you will get T1, n is equal to 2, T2, n is equal to 3, T3, T4, T5, T6 and so on, in that manner. Okay, fine. Then what the terms are then? Terms are nothing but, this is the first term, so 2 is the first term, means 2 is one number. 4 is the second term, this is also another number. 6 is another number, 8 is another number, 10 is another number. So terms are nothing but the numbers or individual numbers who forms the sequence. The numbers who are forming the given sequence, that numbers, the numbers who are forming the given sequence, that numbers are called as terms of the corresponding sequences. Terms of the corresponding sequences. Now let's see one example here. Okay, fine. Consider this an or tn is equal to, suppose 1 plus minus 1 raised to n, okay, no problem, into n. So this type of problem is there. Now an is equal to given, that means nth term is given. So what will be its 10th term? 10th term of this sequence, 10th term. So we will put n is equal to 10. That means an will become 810. Okay, and it is equal to, in the last step, wherever n is there, you are just going to simply substitute that n by 10. So 810 is equal to 1 plus minus 1 raised to 10 into 10. So it is equal to 1 plus, now what will be minus 1 raised to 10? The answer of minus 1 raised to 10 is what? If minus 1 is inside the bracket and you are taking here some indices, if that indices are of two types, if that index is positive but even number, even, And on the other hand, if it is odd, if the index is even, then minus 1 raised to even number is plus 1. And if index is odd, then minus 1 raised to odd will be minus 1. That means minus 1 raised to 3, how much? Minus 1. Minus 1 raised to 11, how much? Minus 1. Minus 1 raised to 103, how much? Minus 1. Okay, fine, no problem. And if you take here minus 1 raised to 4, it's a plus 1. Minus 1 raised to 6, it's a plus 1. Minus 1 raised to 10, it's a plus 1. Minus 1 raised to 468, it's a plus 1. No problem. We leave it. Okay, fine. No problem. Now, minus 1 raised to 10 means plus 1. Into this 10 is that. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 into 10, it will become 10 2s are 20. So a tenth means 10th term of the given sequence will be like this. A10 is equal to 20. A10 is equal to 20. Fine, no problem. Now suppose my sequence is like this. Suppose Tn is given as Tn is equal to 2n square minus 1. So tell me first 5 terms of this sequence, this given sequence. First 5 terms of this given sequence. What are the first 5 terms? So we can write here T1 first term, T2 second term, T3 third term, T4 fourth term, T5 fifth term. So T1 is equal to T2 is equal to T3 is equal to T4 is equal to T5 is equal to T1 T2 into 1 square minus 1. So it is equal to 2 into 1 minus 1, which is equal to 2 ones are 2 minus 1 is equal to plus 1. T2, it's a 2 and you are going to substitute n is equal to 2. That's why it will become 2 square minus 1 is equal to this is 2 into 4 minus 1 is equal to 2 4s are 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. Third term, 2 into put n is equal to 3. So 3 square minus 1 is equal to 2 into 3 square is 9 minus 1. It is equal to 9 2s are 18 minus 1 is equal to 17. Fourth term, 2 into put n is equal to 4. So it's a 4 square minus 1 is equal to 4 square. 2 into 4 square is 16 minus 1. 16 2s are 32 minus 1. It's a 31. Okay, fine. T5, 2 into 5 square minus 1 is equal to 2 into 5 square is 25 minus 1 is equal to 25 2s are 50 minus 1 is equal to 49. Fine. So we can easily find out first 5 terms of the given sequence. No problem. Now we have seen what the sequence is, what the terms are. Now let us discuss what the progression is and what exactly the difference between sequence and progression. Sequence and progression, difference between that two terms. Okay, we are going to discuss here. Now first I am going to write few sequences. This is the first one, 1, this is 3, this is 5, this is 7 and so on. Okay, that's the first one. Now see the next one. This is 3, this is 5, this is 7, then this is 11, this is 13, this is 17 and so on. Now see what I am going to tell you. Both of these collection of numbers are sequences. Okay, no problem. But but both of them are sequences, but this first one is a progression. But the second one is not a progression. Second one is not a progression. Not a progression. Okay. So the second one is not a progression. First one is a progression, but second one is not a progression. How can we find the given sequence is not given sequence is a progression or not? See, if there is a fixed pattern, what I'm going to tell you, fixed pattern is there. Fixed pattern. If in that sequence fixed pattern is there, then you can say that sequence is a progression. And if the fixed pattern is not there, then the given collection of numbers is only a sequence, but not a progression. Here fixed pattern is there. That means in the first term you added 2, so you got 1 plus 2 is 3. In the second term you added 2, so 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 2 is 11, 11 plus 2 is 13, and so on. So the fixed pattern is there. But here there is no any fixed pattern. See, 3, this is my first term. If we take the second term, it's a 5, means 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, fine. Third term is 7, 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7. But see the fourth term, it's 11, and 7 plus 2 is not 11. Okay, so there is not a fixed pattern of addition. But then also you can tell me the next term in this sequence. Which one is that? That is 19. And next of the 19, what is that? It's 23. So what are that numbers? All these are prime numbers. But we can't find 100th term or 200th term or 500th term with a single formula. We can't calculate its nth term with a specific formula which is mentioned in terms of n. Okay, and that's why this is not a progression and this is a progression. So the basic difference between the sequence and the progression, every sequence is not a progression. These two are the sequences, but only one of them is progression and other is not a progression. So every sequence is not a progression, but every progression is a sequence. What I told you? Every sequence is not a progression, but every progression is a sequence. Got it? The difference between a sequence and progression is what? Okay. So with the help of definition of that progression, we will proceed further with our chapter that is nothing but the arithmetic progression. Okay, but we will see it on the next lecture. Thank you.